Welcome to the Downtown Madison Happenings podcast. We hear from our members and learn something new about downtown Madison. This podcast is brought to you by our friends at American Family Insurance. American Family Insurance opened its first offices in downtown Madison in 1927 and still has a strong downtown presence today in the Spark Building, which is home to the American Family Institute for Corporate and Social Impact and the Dream Bank, an inspirational community space. Still based in Madison, the company's mission is to inspire, protect, and restore dreams through exceptional products, service, and community partnerships. We're going to talk all things downtown with Downtown Madison Inc.'s great friend, Tiffany Kenney, the Executive Director of Madison's Central Business Improvement District. What is happening downtown? We couldn't think of a better time as the holidays are coming. And I think both Tiffany and I are going to say, buy every single one of your holiday gifts. Where, Tiffany?
Downtown Madison, of course.
Perfect. We're going to talk about what is happening in downtown. Let's just start right into it. You know, people ask you and I all the time, what's happening downtown? What is life like downtown, particularly after the pandemic and in a tough couple of years? What are you hearing and what are you seeing downtown, Tiffany, that gives you hope?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Jason. It's always nice to spend time with you virtually or in person. But what we are really thrilled to share with the community is the return of our downtown, is the slow but steady growth of businesses returning to downtown, of employees returning to downtown, of visitors to returning to downtown. And we're excited to share all of that as we come to this fourth quarter, the last part of the year, the most important shopping time for our downtown retailers and a lot of our restaurants.
We're seeing life back downtown. Are there ways for you to better understand what that life looks like? Are I know we track pedestrian counters, we track, new stores. Where are we with pedestrian counters from 2019 and through the pandemic?
Well, thanks for checking in on that. Those little counters mean a lot to us. So up and down State Street and around the Capitol Square, there are pedestrian counters that track foot traffic, people who walk on sidewalks and walk underneath them. And so we keep track of that every month, and we're really glad to see that number slowly and steadily increasing. We do see we've hit the million mark again. So more than 1 million people have crossed the street at that intersection at the top of State Street, which is huge for us. We love to, and it's really important for us to watch that. And another symbol of vitality or excitement for us in the downtown is to watch people move into some of our vacancies. I think you and I have talked about this before, and you're well aware as a community that we hit a pretty high level of vacancies. Probably 21 or so, it was in 2021, we had about 14% of the downtown was vacant. We now are well under 10%, and we're happy to report that 22 new businesses moved into the district in this last year. 5 businesses chose to relocate themselves within the district. So maybe their space didn't fit right anymore or something was happening, but they are so committed to downtown that they decided to stay with us. So places like Freedom Sports, Freedom Skate Shop, B-Side Records, Sencha Tea, longtime favorites, they moved around in the district a little bit and kind of found some new spaces for themselves. But then I know you're always really interested, we're always really interested in who's brand new. And so brand new, we're excited to welcome folks downtown. I know, Jason, you're looking forward to Sweet Green. They haven't opened yet, but they're coming here in the fall, still this year. Instead, we want to welcome folks like Jewelers on State Street, which is a really cool boutique jewelry shop. We've got Little John's Lunchbox, who's located themselves inside the Children's Museum. That's part of the Little John's efforts that's taking care of our whole community. Mom's Bar has just opened at 614 University Avenue, Supercharged Foods and Suki's Vegetarian Burgers. So what we are seeing is a really vibrant return to downtown in terms of what retailers are coming in and what restaurants are there. And a lot of this, as you know, is tied to the success and the return of the students on campus. So as we see all the students return to that area, the 600 block of State Street has begun to fill itself back up with great businesses.
One thing I think we get asked a lot is, what is the makeup of national organizations that are on State Street, or regional chains and local chains? And one of the things that DMI does is we track that in our State of the Downtown report that's coming out here right now. About 81 to 82% of the businesses owned in the business improvement district. So that is not just State Street; it also is the Capitol Square and inner and outer loops and a few other blocks. It's 82%. I think that is key. And yes, we've had a few larger chains open, right? The Raising Cane's, the Targets of the world. But for every one of those, we also have places, that are local, right? New t-shirt shops that are opening. You've got these great new restaurants that are opening as well. You have places like Jazzman that opened 2 new stores, right? So talk about how important it is for the local businesses downtown, how you get unique shopping here in our downtown.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, Jason. There is a sort of a perfect balance. There are some things that our downtown residents, as people move in and live in the downtown area, some of their core purchases, they're happy to have a Target. They're excited to have that. But even more exciting and more special for downtown Madison, the things that make us unique are places like Single Stitch, which is a vintage t-shirt shop where he goes out, he hunts down the coolest, oldest t-shirts you can find, or Super Sneakers, where we're looking for the coolest shoes. Longtime classics like Little Luxuries and the Soap Opera. They're those special shops, those places that you go when you're really looking for a special gift item, something special for yourself, or really that great local shopping. And the most dense area of local shopping, the options for you, like you said, more than 80% of our downtown businesses are locally or regionally owned, and we wish you support them first.
Come on downtown and do all of your holiday shopping. Now, you mentioned events being important to downtown. We're seeing a lot of events. You all run a lot of events, but other larger events like Concerts on the Square had over 250,000 people attending the 6 summer series every Wednesday in the summer. How important is that to the downtown, particularly to the retail and the restaurants that are?
Well, we are absolutely seeing the return of events, and the return of events quite strong. For example, the fire truck parade, which just happened the first part of October, we saw an increase in more than 15% of attendance prior to the pandemic. So that's great to see numbers returning at the numbers they were, and in some cases even growing. And like you mentioned, Jason, it's vital to our downtown that these events happen, that people come downtown and explore our community. The fire truck parade is a great example. It's a community-wide event. It's counties across Dane County that bring their fire trucks downtown. So then that means that the friends in Wanakee, the people out in Sun Prairie, people over in Middleton, they all came downtown to check it out as part of the fire truck parade. And then they went shopping, and then they ate something. And that is so very important to our downtown. And I hope that they had an awesome smoothie and they want to come back down for a bubble tea and something else. And so that's why events, not only are they important to our community and building a relationship as community members and what do we support as a whole, but it's also really important for the economics of downtown and how people spend their dollars and how our businesses will survive is when folks come downtown for special events. Marathon was this past weekend, and that was great to have people running through downtown, to have the spectators here, to sell all those coffees and all of those sandwiches is really vital to our businesses.
You have a special event coming just a couple of days away on Saturday, November 19th, the Shine On Lights Festival. What is it all about, and why should people come downtown this week?
Yeah, well, thanks, Jason, for the chance to talk about Shine On Madison. So Shine On Madison is a 6-week promotional campaign. For 6 weeks from now through the end of the year, we shine a light on all the unique things that Madison has to offer, whether it's Santa, whether it's a show at the Overture Center, whether Madison Ballet. We've tried to wrap it all into one umbrella event called Shine On Madison. And this Saturday, in partnership with the Madison Night Market, we have a seasonal lighting celebration. Couldn't be longer. But that seasonal lighting celebration is an event that we have been putting together now for quite a while. I want to show you all the friends that come. Santa comes, and Bucky comes, and Maynard comes. And what we do with that is we take a moment and we turn on all of our seasonal decor. So you can see things like these lights or these holiday planters get lit. Here's the Madison Ballet decorating theirs. And we do that as an effort to really make a welcoming environment, something fun and special for our downtown. We try also this year, we're very excited to continue our work on inclusion and diversity as we put lights together. It's an important part of our conversations everywhere right now. But over on East Washington, we're really looking forward to, at the intersection of East Washington and the Capitol Square, We're adding a menorah. So those of our friends who celebrate Hanukkah have something that they can identify with. They can make their picture in front of this giant menorah in front of the Capitol and feel part of the community. We also have a Kanara, which is the candle for Kwanzaa, which will be lit in that same area. So again, inclusion in diversity as we try to do these things with our lights. And last, I want to show you an example of something new we're trying. So on the 100 block of State Street this year, we hope everyone comes and joins us this Saturday, 6:08, because we're in the 6:08, of course. We're going to turn on all of these lights. And one of the things that we've done is we are refurbishing, renew, refurbish, reshare, all that good stuff. We are refurbishing some of our holiday lights, our snowflake lights on the poles. So I think you can see this tiny video in someone's living room, but they've refurbished all of these snowflakes for us. And we're going to mount those up high on those poles. We're going to shine in Madison, and we're hopeful that you folks can give us some feedback. Did you like those snowflakes? Do you want something different? Because for quite a long time, we've had 150 white snowflakes in downtown Madison. They've been nice, but it's probably time for us to colorful, to add more colors, to brighten it up, and to actually repair some of those old lights anyway. So we do that all. It's focused on lights. It's focused on celebration, but we do it as a kickoff just before Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Museum Sunday. We hope folks have downtown Madison on their mind as they're planning their shopping, they're celebrating, and all of the things that they do at the end of the season here.
Someone once told me, probably in school, that every snowflake is different. So now all you're doing is just creating every different snowflake, I think.
Honestly, Jason, that's a great idea to talk about.
I don't know if that's actually true or not, but someone told me that.
Well, these 150 were all cookie cutter before, and now they're not. Now we are really adding that up. And we are looking for community feedback. It's your community. It's your downtown. If you've got a property downtown and you've decorated it, let us know. If you want us to do more decorating, let us know. But just as we're about to see 2 to 3 inches of snow, and it's getting dark at 4 o'clock already, it's time for us to shine on Madison and turn on some lights down here.
Well, on that happy note, we can't end with that. All right. We want you all to come downtown for Shine On. Come down at 6:08 on the 19th. But if you can't make it downtown, the Business Improvement District has a great e-gift card program as well. Tell them where they can get these e-gift cards. Give them out as corporate gifts. Give them gifts to your friends. They're fantastic. Where can you get these great e-gift cards?
Well, so we have an electronic gift card program. And so thank you, Jason, for sharing that information with folks. It's very easy. It's called the Downtown Possibilities e-gift card because the possibilities are endless. It can be used at restaurants, hotels, retail shops. You get it on our website. Visit downtownmadison.com, upper right corner, e-gift cards. Boop. And as you mentioned, they're great holiday gifts for employees. They also are great year-long gifts for employees. So if any of the folks listening are thinking about what can I give as corporate gifts this year, I'd love for you to think about the e-gift card program. Happy to answer questions about it. And then I would encourage everyone to go to the website shineonmadison.com. That's the umbrella website for everything. We'll have gift card information on there. We've got the map on there and all the holiday lights.
All right. Personal question. Since DMI actually does exactly what you say, and we give e-gift cards as gifts for anniversaries and birthdays. Birthday is in a few days. Do you know whether or not the team has purchased my gift card yet, Tiffany? Trying to see what kind of gift I'm getting.
Here's why. Our e-gift card program is schedulable, so we can do those in January for you.
Oh, so how much is it? How much is it? Can I need to do some planning?
I think it's 25
Personal
bucks.
Question.
$25, my friend.
We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, Tiffany. You're not going to get away this time without the fast and furious 5. You know, you've been here before. 5 fast questions with the fastest answer you can come up with. I promise not to ask you what your favorite restaurant is downtown.
Oh, good.
I won't. I'm not going to get you in trouble. I promise. All right. What's your favorite holiday?
Oh, my favorite holiday for sure is Christmas.
I like that. I like that. Okay. What's your favorite holiday tradition?
Ooh, holiday tradition. Well, so at Thanksgiving, we do that thing where we say, what are you thankful for? And without fail, every time my brother-in-law, who is the biggest, burliest member of our family, just bursts in tears. And it makes it my favorite family tradition.
That's nice. Okay. So while he's crying, which is your favorite family tradition, what is your favorite dessert while you're eating while watching him crying? Well, I guess it doesn't have to be Thanksgiving, so it could be Christmas. What's your favorite holiday dessert?
Well, I really like that little dessert my mom loves to still make for Halloween. That's like dirt. It's like chocolate pudding and
Oh
ground
yeah.
Oreos
Oh
and
yeah.
a little gummy thing in it,
Yes.
like a worm. So
Yeah.
she still makes that every every Halloween, and I can't wait to get that thing. So I'll go with my Halloween dessert.
That's a good one. I was happened to be home back in Minneapolis this last weekend. It was my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. And he wanted a salad, a quote salad for his meal, and it was Snickers salad, which
okay.
is buttercream, milk, excuse me, Snickers, apples, vanilla pudding.
Midwest salad.
Yeah, that salad, right? Yes, in quotes, in quotes. All right. Changing topics. What's your favorite hidden gem downtown that people don't know about? What do you go do?
Well, how can it be a hidden gem if I tell you?
Okay, fine. That's the answer then. That's fine. That's fine. All right. One last question. You might get in a little bit of trouble because I know you're on the union board, but what's your favorite Babcock ice cream?
Oh. See, I just like the cookies and cream always. Is that what it's called there? I don't think it's called cookies and cream.
Yeah, I think it does have another name.
Yeah.
Like it's the Barry Alvarez cookies and cream or something.
I just love that. That's always my favorite. Their ice cream is so good. The lines are still so long there.
I know, even it's like 25 degrees today and it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, Tiffany Kenney, Executive Director of Madison Central Business Improvement District, thank you for all you do to attract so many people to downtown to support our local retailers. Remember, 82% of our retailers downtown are local. Come and support them. Buy an e-gift card. Come down yourself. Get some new ski pants from Fontana. Buy some new soap from Soap Proper. Get some new shoes from August. Doesn't matter where it is. Come and support downtown. We're also very thankful for the support of American Family Insurance for supporting the Downtown Happenings podcast again. We'll see you soon, and thank you for your support of downtown. Bye, everybody.